Previous video we got this question, this answer 24 sine 3x plus 29.78 cos 3x. According to the equation, the a in this one is 24 and the b is 29, and we want to write in a single waveform. This is a single waveform. So r, we use this formula a square plus b square, where a is 24, b is 29. I put that one, get the answer for the r. Now I got the r, which is 38. Now I need to find the value for the alpha. Alpha is tan inverse b over a, where b is this 29.78 and a is 24. Put that one, you will get an answer as for alpha 51. You put that one. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. Now either you can type the full question. These are the two different waves. If you plot them together, you will get a graph, or you can plot this equation. They both will have exactly same graph. Now, how do we plot a graph? I'm just going to show you how do we plot a graph for this one. And you need to write this one as in the form of the table. So there's a different way of doing it. So let's call this one as x and let's call this one as y. So imagine the answer for this thing is going to be y. What I do is instead of x, I put 0. Instead of this x, I put 0. So I can type in my calculator as 38.25 sine. But before you do that, make sure you put a bracket there. Bracket sine. So you type this in calculator. 38.25, put a big bracket, sine, another bracket, 3 times 0. 3 times 0 you can do in your head, so it's a 0, yep, plus 51.13, and that will give you an answer, and you write the answer here. There is an easy way. You go in your calculator, you press 9 and you get a table function. And when you got a table function, just press 38.25 bracket sine 3x. Now the 3 and then x, the button is in the calculator as well. 3x plus 51.13. So there is a button in the calculator. Make sure you press it right. And that will give you, it will ask you where you want to start. You will start from 0, you end at 360 and step put 30. So that will give you the whole table rather doing one by one. So you will have 0, 30, 60, 90, all the way up to 360. Yep. And that value is 29.78. The other value I got is 24.003. The other value I got is minus 29.78. Yep. And the other value I got is minus 24, and so on. Yep. Let's see, how do we plot this one on a graph paper? So on a graph paper, what you need to do is you need to use a table function of your calculator. You go in table function and define this table. Make sure you choose a reasonable step. It will ask you from a range. Range is 0 to 360 and step has to be 15. You put that one and you plot that table all the way up to 360. You will have these values. Once you got these values, you need to actually plot the table. You need to plot the graph. When you plot the graph, obviously this is going to be 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, and so on. And obviously you need to think about how you are going to label on this side. Just to give you an idea, the maximum value of the wave on this side will be this number 38, the R value. So you can do that one like 10, 20, 30. or you can do that one as 5, 10, 15. So I'm just going to show you. So 0, the value is 29. So 29 is going to be here. 15, the value is 38, which is going to be somewhere here, maybe, up. 30, the value is 24. So 20, 24 value is somewhere here. 45, the value is -4, which is going to be somewhere here, and so on. When you do that one, you need to join these graphs, these points, like in a, and you can actually see it will form a waveform. Just to show you how this waveform is going to look. So when you sketch the graph, obviously in the exam, it's not going to be as accurate as that, but the shape should be same. This point here should be like 38.25. This point should be also 38.25, negative and positive. Yeah. And if I don't do 15, obviously you will struggle. If you don't do 15, a reasonable one, you won't be able to do that one. It will be, you have one value here, the other value here, so you won't be able to plot it perfectly. Okay? So it's a sketch I need. If you're not able to fit the graph, I suggest you just, like, actually in exam, go in layout mode.